was good. Let's do another cook up where we come up with some ideas, we try to develop them, and then we see what happens. You know, we see what happens. As always, I check the tempo. If the tempo is high, I can start thinking about whichever instrument we're gonna use. For this one, I want to start using this new VST I found out, which is free. It's called SL Drums. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's very good. It has lots of sounds. Sorry. Say I like that. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Sorry about that. I'm gonna close the window because it's letting in too much noise. So many airplanes. Again, I like the pattern I was doing, so let's keep that. So I don't know if the tempo is right. I need to check that. I don't think it's right. I think it's too fast. I'm gonna edit tempo. How you do that? You just right click on here. Oh shit. Yeah, it's already open. Just right click on here. Then you go edit tempo, time signature. You get in there. I'm gonna use the tap tempo. Yeah, so around 111. I'm gonna go 112. It's not exact science. You just do whatever it takes to get it somewhat of right. You do the best you can do, but sometimes you're just gonna overlook some things. So let's try it. It's not perfect. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too slow, so I'm going 115. Let's try again. I'm gonna enable the metronome setting. You just go right here on this pattern metronome icon, then you go playback, or you can just press M on your keyboard. So I'm gonna have it while I'm recording and on playback, just to make sure I'm on tempo the whole time. So I'm gonna re-record it. Oh, sorry. It's not perfect. Just retake. I think that's about right. So again, I'm just trying to get everything perfect, sort of saying. I found out that when I don't get things perfect the first time, you know, when I start working with the entire project, like I'm starting to record the vocals and then I found out something is wrong, it's harder to fix that. Like if it's something with the tempo, it's very bad. You need to avoid those types of mistakes by getting the right tempo, the right time signature right off the bat. What I like to do after I get this, I need to separate the kick and the snare drum. So I'm gonna delete. I just duplicated it, and then I'm gonna delete the snare line. In the other, I'm gonna delete the kick line. So because what I like to do is I use a side chain to duck the bass guitar. It gives it a little cool effect and it sounds more professional. So I'm gonna bring in my bass. I'm using the Ampo Sound Bass P2 Lite, which is a free plugin. Again, you can go to Ampo Sound's website and then download this one. It's free. This is the free version. You can download the free version, and they have the paid one where you get more features. But I like this one. It's good. Free stuff. I love free stuff. And it sounds amazing. I just did something. That's good. I'm gonna use the bass enhancer. This comes with Mixcraft 7, just to fatten up the bass so it's more punchy. I'm gonna turn down the volume. So we basically have a beat sort of speaking right now. We have the bass, everything. I'm gonna use this side chain. Like I said, I'm gonna duck it. So if you can listen, there's a difference in mix. Like this sounds flat, but if you, it's more dynamic. So that's another trick you can learn. Again, the sidechain compressor VST is already installed in Mixcraft 7 if you're using that, or you can download it. I don't know if it's free. To tell you the truth, I don't know if it's free, but you can check it out. Sidekick Extended 6, or you can use another one if you have another one. I have this one. That's what I work with. That doesn't mean you can use whatever you have. That is a melody. I'm gonna open up Contact. Again, I already have my own libraries I like to use. I've saved them so I don't have to go through everything like launch it, go in edit, and then do everything. So I'm just gonna choose whatever I want. I wanna use the. Let's see. When is the lap steel guitar? I hope this. I think it's gonna crash. Yeah. It's crashing. It's crashing. That means I'm gonna have to restart all over again. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to come up with the same thing. Guys, it's gonna crash. This is gonna it's not gonna respond. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, what have we learned, instead of speaking? The first trick I just showed you, when you come up with the kicks and the snare, like the drum beat, you need to separate the snare and the kick drum, and then the kick drum, you can, if you like the effect it gives, but I'm telling you, in every professional mix, that's how they do it. You have to add a side chain compression to the kick. You can tweak it to fit your own demands, but you have to add it to create that space, because both the kick drum and the bass share many frequencies together. So if they're both like kicking at the same time, it's not gonna work for you. It's gonna get muddy, and when you get to mixing and then you have on some good headphones, you're gonna hear it. It's gonna be very bad. Even on terrible headphones, like these ones, they end very terrible, but I can hear the difference. So you need to DAC it, however, whichever amount you want to DAC it using your sidechain compressor. That's depending on your situation, depending on which bass you're using. Again, these tricks will work even if you're using a real bass guitar and you played in the notes and you are recording. You can use the same techniques. It works perfectly. You don't need to be using like MIDI notes, VSTs, and everything. Again, when you DAC those frequencies, it just creates it makes it more uniform. No overlapping sounds, because when the kick is kicking, the bass is gonna get DAC'd, so it creates a nice mix, a nice balance, and it will help you when you get to mixing your song. And yeah, that's about everything we were able to do. I'm sorry, my computer is crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna close it. So see ya.